What is up, everybody? Ace here, and I am back with another update video. And what you're watching right now is me driving through the Appalachian Mountains. This is something I haven't been able to do since I've moved here. But this is actually the same route that I did a year or two ago, a couple years ago, just in the opposite direction. So. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed that. But, yeah, some updating, because some things have changed. First of all, just to get the quick stuff out of the way, UHC Season 17 is now over, and all the recap stuff has finished. Recaps, the UHC battles, so if you haven't seen any of those, check them out. Yeah, so this is a fun UHC. Already gearing up for the next one. Because Alpha and I have been having a bit of banter back and forth about being rivals now, which means, yeah, I guess if we end up being teammates, we're gonna have to have a truce for just that one time. But yeah, so yeah, a couple big changes have been going on. My mood lately has been a little better, but it's still not too great. But getting there. I think I mentioned in my last update video what I intended to do for my future, and one of the main things was to get a second job so that I could work on paying things off. And I've done that. I picked up a second job, and I'm working at Zaxby's, which is a kind of a fast casual chicken-oriented restaurant. So you think of KFC, but a little bit, you know, it's a notch upscale. So, and yeah, so I've only done a couple shifts there. But I am enjoying it. It's a lot more dynamic. You know, it's not the monotony of washing dishes, and so far I like pretty much everybody there. Still learning new things, and still kind of feeling a little awkward, because, you know, as you're learning and training, you're trying to, you know, not only understand what you're getting trained for, but you're also trying to not slow everybody down and get in the way, so but so far so good. So as a matter of fact, I started out only working Mondays and Tuesdays, but I've picked up but I'm actually working Tuesday, Wednesday, and now I picked up Thursday and Friday, and I think that's what's going to be my new schedule for the week, and they're all day shift, which means about 5 hours each shift, which is pretty good. So that equates to 20 hours, which would be nice. I don't know if I have Monday as well. I didn't work Monday this week, but it might be picked up next week. I kind of hope not, but we'll see. So yeah, that's kind of what's getting my mood up a little bit, because now that I have the second job, I'm going to get a boost in funds, and I'll be able to start paying stuff off and make progress towards the stuff I want to get done, like going back to school and paying off some of my debts. So it would be good to be able to take care of those things, and I'm in a better position to do that right now. With Red Robin, however, I'm definitely not enjoying working there still. We had to fire our floor cleaners because apparently they were stealing cleaning chemicals from the restaurant, and maybe not doing as good of a job as it should have been. So we're cleaning our own floors now, which means, on the downside, that means I am there an extra hour and a half after close. Usually it takes about an hour and a half for me to close just normally, and now it's another hour and a half for floors. So I'm usually getting home like 2 to 3 a.m. instead of midnight to 1 a.m., which sucks. But on the upside, that means I've been getting overtime each week. Like, I did 41 hours last week, and I did 44 this week. So that's another boost in pay, which is good. So I guess that's fine. But I still don't like working there, and I'm actually kind of looking for... I'm going to do one of two things, basically. Option A is to find another job to replace Red Robin. It'll probably be something similar to Zaxby's, because I'm kind of done washing dishes. And while the pay would be lower, the two jobs together would still combine for a decent paycheck, more than what I would be getting if I worked at Red Robin alone. So I think it would be worth it, and worth the happiness at the very least. So and if I can balance these two jobs out and schedule them properly, I could, work 40 hours a week and still get a day off, which would be doubly nice, because then I would get to do more videos like this, and it's something that I would still like to do. Worst case scenario is that I work all 7 days, but a couple of those days would just be one job, and like Monday, Tuesday,
yeah, it is.
Which would be easy stuff, so it wouldn't be too bad. But I guess we'll have to see, because I just started this and enjoying Zaxby's, not really enjoying Red Robin. My other plan B, or the other option, would be to ride out Red Robin until I basically until summer's over. If I do end up going to school, then I would have to drop at least one of the two jobs, and I would definitely drop Red Robin in favor of Zaxby's, which means I'd be getting paid less, a lot less, but I would be going to school, and maybe I would have enough in savings to ride on that for a little bit while I do my classes. I can pick up some financial aid along the way and, help with all that stuff. That would be the idea. But if I don't end up going back to school, then I would have to probably just go with option A just a little later on, just drop Red Robin for something else. But either way, I don't want to work there much longer. So yeah, that's kind of what's going on right now. How it's going to affect things? Obviously, working two jobs means I have not really much time at all to do anything. Tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday, I'm going to be working both jobs, so I'm going to wake up at 9, 10 a.m., go to work at Zaxby's, then I have a couple hours of downtime, which I'm probably going to eat, and then just kind of, do nothing, hang out in my car for a little bit, and then I'll have to close at Red Robin, and then I come home and go to bed. That's going to be my Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And then Saturday, Sunday, I wake up, and then just, go work at Red Robin after chilling for a couple hours, and come home and go to bed. So, if I have Monday off, then I'll be able to do my, activities then, but I could also just be, resting and doing absolutely nothing. That's probably what I would want to do at the end of such a week. And Tuesday, I would just do day shift at Zaxby's, and so it'd be an easy day. But yeah, so that's kind of how things are going. Hopefully I can get a day off so I can do a bit more exploring like this, and so I can do more recordings. Speaking of recordings, for the fan server, I got at least one more video in mind, which would be the server tour, where I just go check out my own builds. I know the group wants to do a big server tour, probably the weekend before they move on to the Season 4 world. I can pretty much guarantee that I will not be a part of that, as I've probably mentioned before. Simply because I'm going to be, you know, at work. But yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna have the server tour at some point whenever I get around to recording it, and then that'll be that. As for the projects that I'm working on, I just need the drive to do that stuff, and of course the time. I've made a script for one of the videos. I've done a voice recording for the other one, and I'm going to make a script for the third one. But with less time, with less available time, means that I might not get it done anytime soon, if at all. So, but yeah, that's just kind of how I am, I guess. Come up with these ideas, and then they just fade away before I get around to them. Kind of sucks, but I'd like to do at least one of them. If I could get one of the three videos I got right now, they're all worst and best lists. The one that I have recorded, the voiceover record already, is for my own UHCs, my own worst and best UHCs. I decided to do this one in a more casual tone, because I kind of felt like if I up the production value of it, it would kind of feel a bit like self-centered or arrogant or something like that. So didn't want to make such a big deal over my own, over myself. So pretty much I just did a very casual voiceover, just kind of improv it. And, yeah, so it'll be an easy one. The one that I haven't done, the other one that I was going to do was, going to do worst and best UHCs in general, and I did a recording of that one in the same casual way, but I didn't like how it sounded, so I decided to scrap that one, and I'm going to do a script for it later on, maybe, if I ever get around to it. And then the one I have the script for is worst to best single appearances from people who've only played one season. That one I have a script ready. I just need to do voiceovers, and really the biggest part about all this is collecting footage to put it in there. So then after that, the next idea would just be to do some sort of documentary style video where we detail the quote-unquote careers of each player through UHC. It'd be kind of neat if I could have other people from the server kind of pitch in with some, just them kind of talking about each person. Kind of like how they do in usual documentaries where they interview someone who knows something about this kind of situation. So, like, just interview one of the other JFS members about one of the guys in the UHC and whatnot. It'd be kind of neat. So, me testing the underwater abilities of my GoPro. Pretty neat stuff. I did the little camera flip. Funny thing about this drive, I thought I was supposed to work on this day, and then I got a phone call saying that I was scheduled for the next 2 days instead. So I had this day off, and it was already like 3 in the afternoon. And I was like, oh, I can, hang out or whatever. And then it clicked in my head, I was like, I could go for a drive. So, yeah, got dressed, hopped in my car, and took off. Grabbed my GoPro. So, and this part here, we're driving along this kind of really narrow road. I had no idea where it went, so I got a little curious. And it's kind of a neat little mini adventure within the adventure, because turns out that this road, because the place that I just turned into was this kind of little park area where you can picnic and hang out and whatnot. But they had this little road. It's kind of like a back entrance to the place, because you go through this little straight area, and next thing you know, you're going up and down these windy roads, and you get to see where it ends up. Pretty neat roads up here, especially this part. Making sure I don't overdo it, of course. This is all at 3x speed, by the way. So, but yeah, you come down this hill. Next thing you know, you just kind of break out into wide open spaces, and it turns out that I was arriving at the town that I was actually going around. This route connects Gatlingburg, Tennessee, to a place called Townsend. It's a scenic way. It's the long way around. But you can also take the short way, which is where this road connects to, which takes you through, I think it's called Weir's Valley, and this road takes you right to that town. So I was like, where am I? And I had to look it up on my phone and realize where I was. And I half considered just driving home from here, just to see where it goes, but I was like, nah, I'm going to turn around and finish my drive. So just turn around this parking lot, and I just head right back. But you get some neat views of the mountains from here. And it's a neat little mini adventure within the drive. So, but yeah, back on topic. I actually think I talked about everything I wanted to talk about. Because I talked about JFS videos, UHC a little bit, my projects, jobs. Besides that, not really anything else has been going on. Staying with the roommates has been fine. You know, staying confined to my room as usual. So, you know, that's my thing. Self-confinement, but it's not like they're imprisoning me in this room. It's my own doing. But yeah, it's fine here. The weather's humid on the humid side. It's just barely passing 90 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't think it's gotten past like 93, which in Florida would be like 98 by now. But handling the heat as best I can. My body is not responding to the heat too well, and getting like inflammation in certain areas caused by the heat and moving around while at work and all that. I got some stuff to take care of that, but it's not fun. It's not a fun thing to experience while at work, and there's not really anything you can do about it while you're there except deal with it. Just kind of bear the pain for a while. But I actually realized, I thought this was a new thing that I was experiencing, but it actually happened last time I was in Tennessee, just not this badly. It's kind of weird. Maybe my stint in Massachusetts made me more weakened to the summer or something like that, but it's kind of weird. So we are nearing the end of this drive. Just staying behind this Ford Explorer the rest of the way. But it was nice to take this drive. It's something I kind of needed to do. Definitely helps when you can just kind of get away for a little bit. You know, with all the stresses of moving out here on such short notice, and you know, trying to make sure all my bills are paid and everything, and make sure all my debts are taken care of, make sure I have enough money coming in, making sure that I'm settling in with my roommates and not, you know, giving them a hard time and things like that. You know, just a lot of stress, gets you down, but still hanging in there. And this is something that definitely helps. So hopefully I can do more of these in the future. I haven't really been back on the Discord stuff much. I've seen the guys in the JVS, you know, doing stuff like building game and whatnot, trying to invite me in, but I just haven't been in the mood for it, or I'm at work. But even then, I haven't been social enough to attend any of these things. So, but hopefully I'll be able to get back into that. Kind of fear that I'm not going to be as active on YouTube in the future as I am right now, because just haven't had the drive for it, and of course, you know, as busy as I am nowadays. But update videos are easy to do, so we'll see. I definitely want to do those project videos, at least the 3 that I've got set up so far. And I still have that Project 300 going on. I guess as long as I'm, you know, not uploading JFS videos, I have plenty of time. But yeah, I'm stuck at the halfway point on that one. And again, that just comes down to having the drive to do it and, you know, having the time to do it. I just haven't touched it. I don't think I've touched it since I moved here. So, but it's halfway done. So as long as I keep working on it, I guess it'll get finished eventually. I think that's all I want to say. Video's coming up to an end here, so hope you guys at least watch. I hope you watched this. I hope you also enjoyed watching this. It's a nice little drive through the Appalachians here in Tennessee, including our little detour out of the mountains. As long as I have time, I intend to do more stuff like this, at least more in the update video fashion. I do have a short trip that I can do pretty easily. There's a nice little lookout point near here that's just a short drive away that I can do. But for longer trips, I kind of, you know, wait for a day off to do those. That way I don't have to worry about getting called into work or anything. And that way I won't be tired once I do get to work. But, you know, maybe I'll just pick a day anyways. Just go do it. Yeah, so I guess until stuff like that happens, I do hope you guys are enjoying watching, and I shall see you all next time.